Hi, it's Kazuyoshi, maybe again, and I'm speaking from today inside of the facility that is called King of the Hill. And I think 2 days ago I have reported that we are going to open this one. And yeah, let's forget about the posting timing. However, the fact is that 2 days ago I came here and have seen the whole facility for the first time. So it was under construction for like a year. And I've been involved deeply into this project. I'm gonna explain what the project is and actually running this business together with the person who really wanted to make this happen. And the name King of the Hill means mound, mound of the baseball. And if you are familiar with the baseball, you know well, but if you're not, the pitcher will throw from the small hill, and that is called, of course, it's a mound, but however, it is called as a hill. And if you are really a ace pitcher means a best player and dominant person, you will be called, named as the king of the hill with the respect. So the person who wanted to make this happen is Mr. Yusei Kikuchi. I'm gonna share the screen here, and so that you have a taste about this. Baseball, well, of course, not only limited to the baseball, but as other players like soccer, football, or everything, maybe are in the same situation, but because of heavy snowfall, they won't be able to practice in the winter, and therefore they struggle to perform well, actually, because they miss 3 months to 4 months in the winter period. Of course, they do something inside, however, and that will be a disadvantage compared to being able to play the whole 12 months. The big thing is that despite this area, it's the northern part of Japan, despite that disadvantage of having a heavy snowfall and won't be able to practice a lot in that period, there are great players coming from this area. And this guy, Yusei Kikuchi, is the first person who came out of this area who who won a big championship. Actually, he was a second in place, but however, looking at their background, it was not strong kind of a expected team. However, his performance led and changed the perception of the entire prefecture so that everybody will start to see that this area tend to be a kind of a weak area. However, there's a kind of a country championship, and however, he started to make a change. And 3 years later, Mr. one of the probably the most famous baseball player these days, Mr. Shohei Ohtani has entered the same high school when this Yusei Kikuchi have graduated. And so they practiced and played at the same high school. They didn't have a kind of overlapping period. However, they know each other well. And the same coach had taught, and still he is leading. And so this area is became something different. And Yusei wanted to show his appreciation to the school and the town and all the things that built him. He's turning to 34 next year, and so he's becoming another really a grown-up adult. And so therefore, he started to feel going to build and still working on that. However, he is trying to give back something to the society. So I know this is kind of a thing that the successful athletes would like to do. However, yeah, people may dream of, but it's going to be very hard, not really easy to actually do it. So And he started talking about this 3 or 4 years ago, and I've been coaching him for 5 years, which means that so we have been talking about this all the time. However, it's not an easy thing. He's located, living in the US, and he wants to build something in Japan, and he'll not be here only probably 1 month every year, and the other 11 months he'll be in the US preparing and playing the game football. So it actually stuck. And we have discussion like because I talk with him every week. So every week, and we have decided to start a company together, and I'll be running it, and he be kind of staying behind as the owner, and the of course money for the construction will be coming out of him. However, there are various works that needs to be done, hiring the construction company and the tools, interior thing, and also hiring people and marketing, promotion, and building relationship with area so that the people will accept and who are going to be the customer or who are going to be help us. Those kind of things needs to be managed. So I've been doing this, being the CEO for this corporation, which is built to build this and also run this whole thing. So that's what I've been doing in the past 2 years. So how does this link to what I'm doing as who have developed the idea of forward thinking, and also we have been promoting the concept of goals vision or the CEO coaching. So this guy you say is one of the best practice or the example who really started learning the idea and applied to him, despite he had been already successful, hugely successful, even when I met him. But he first advanced, take a bigger leap after he incorporated the ideas that I have presented, and we worked together to develop. It's not just that I taught him, I've learned from him and also his environment. The environment he is involved is really a professional space. So I was able to grow as well. However, we started together and we have built this. So unfortunately, I cannot show the whole facility. It's so beautiful, but yet the reason it's not opened widely to the kind of public yet, and it's got to be open. Kind of, we're going to have official opening in 2 weeks, so then we'll be able to do that. But before that, I have to keep this secret. It's sort of confidential. However, I am allowed to speak using the space to talk a little bit about how it's going to be like. I know it's a little bit longer, but we have training play spaces and also some kind of area for relaxation. And we have a nice kind of a relaxing tub. This is not for just relaxation, it's for the recovery of professionals. And so we have a special gallery with for that he has collected all the Major League Baseball goods items, and you're able to enjoy that. And we have nice courtyards, beautiful one, those kind of things. So we can do the public viewing there and everything like this. So I can not tell you the accurate kind of cost for building, but it's not just $1 million thing. It's more than that, a big one. So that's what I want to share today. So I I feel excited, but I still is part of the comfort zone we have been developing together. So no surprise at all. And if you are interested in, and if you want to, if you've come to Japan and if you are willing to come to this place, it's not close to Tokyo. You need 2, 3 hours of what is a fast train ride. We call it Shinkansen, but it's a nice place for you to stay. And yeah, you could enjoy this. And if you are into the baseball, this is not really open for the everybody. Like who are the members are allowed to come in, but of course, if you talk to me and you may have a chance, we can coordinate well. You can kind of somehow arrange maybe the way that you come in. But in case that I wanted to say is that if you have a dream and if it's not about the money, if you have a money, that's good. But even if you have money, if you don't have a dream and if you don't try to realize it, it's not going to happen. So it's not about actually the money, it's about what you think, what you want to achieve. And if you start working on that, it will become true. So that's what I wanted to share today. And I hope in a week or 2 weeks, I'll be able to show about the insight. Right. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.